USA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Scanning the field, it's Crispin. It's an out route, the catch made. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there.
Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Scarlet Knights churn out another first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Gives it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Crispin. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught. Completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Will hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. going to run it. Back gets the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Crispin. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Send the back in motion. They'll run the option. First down and more. He's still running. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, it's Crispin. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Finally, the defense defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Warren. Oh, he's got a crease here, look out. Turns on the speed. Still going, it's a foot race. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Crispin. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And it's a bunch formation. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Fresno State. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Crispin. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second attempt. And they trap him for a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Pass rush closing in. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Catch is made down the middle. Bursts into space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the point after is good. You got have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. To throw, it's Crispin. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make a jump? Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the big loss sets him up way behind the sticks for 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Can he get there on the ground? He makes the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This is the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Trying to find room. It's Warren. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State, and the route is on.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Crispin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab down the middle. It's John. Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5.
The return is
and here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Looking to pass. It's Crispin. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. That's how you finish a play.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception, Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
This should be the last play of the quarter. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Crispin. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Crispin. Touchdown, Rutgers. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Desperate times here. They need points and they have to score quickly. Back to throw. It's Crispin. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath the back. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Scarlet Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Crispin. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And it's caught. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
To throw, it's Crispin. And that one's picked off. What a play. They can't stop him. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.